Hi everyone, in today's video we will be making a dead axle with 6 mm shaft. This shaft is being used in one of my video. So let's begin. To make a dead shaft, let's create a new body. New sketch. Select the XY plane and hit OK. Now take this circle, draw a circle, give it a diameter of 40 mm. And hit OK. Now create a pad of 3 mm and hit OK. Now select the bottom side of the object, create a delta plane on it and hit OK. Select the delta plane and create a new sketch. Now draw a circle, give it a diameter of 14 mm and hit OK. And hit close. Provide a pad of total of 12 mm, sorry 15 mm, and reverse it. Why? Because since we need it in the opposite direction, so when we click on the reverse, as you can see, the padding got in a reverse. And hit OK. Let's hide this button pin. The reason why I took the padding in opposite direction, why? Because as you can see, the 3 mm is inside this body or this object, because it will provide a strength to this object. Now we need to create a hole through this, so I will select this plane, go to the task and create a Dalton plane and hit OK. Select the Dalton plane, create a new sketch and select a circle, draw the circle from the center of the plane and provide a diameter of 6 mm. So the shaft is of 6 mm, through which we will be, so this hole is where from which the shaft will be going through, and it close. Now create a pocket across the object body of the object and hit OK. So let's add this starting point. As you can see, the hole has been created. Go to the fastener workbench. Now go to this function and select the screw die. Now go to the part design, select the screw, go to the placement, in which we will change the position in the X direction, which is of around 15 mm, and diameter is custom, and the diameter is of around 14 mm. Like this, pitch is 2 and length is around of 12 mm. Thread through and it and right click. Now select on the screw, go to the boolean function, change it to cut from fuse and hit OK. As you can see, we got threads on that part of the object. Now what we need is the screw which will tighten off this one. So let's create screw. For that we need to create a new body, create a new sketch, select the XY sketch and hit OK. For this one we will hide this body. First we will draw hexagon. Select the hexagon from the center of the plane and hit OK. We will give it a size of around, select the vertical constraint from this point to this point. We need it around of 25 mm. Yes, and hit close. Now create pad of around 3 mm or like 4 mm. I will go 3 mm and hit OK. Now select the top of the object, create a new Dalton plane. Okay. Select the Dalton plane, create a new sketch in which we will draw a circle of 12 mm. Select the diameter constraint and provide the constraint of 12 mm and hit OK. Now close. Let's hide the Dalton plane. Let's go to select the sketch, go to the task and create a hole and hit OK. Now what we need is the grooves. Since we need a deeper grooves, so I took the size of this circle of 12 mm. Now go to the fastener workbench and select the screw tab and go to the part design, select the screw tab, change the position, the diameter to custom, diameter is around 14 mm and length is of 3 mm, pitch of 2, thread as 2 and yes. And now select the screw tab and go to the boolean function, select cut and hit OK. As you can see, we got grooves. Now let's give it a random color. Now let's see whether the grooves are matching or not. Let's toggle the transparency. As you can see, everything is perfectly fine. Yeah, everything is perfectly fine. Let's toggle the transparency of this one. Now what we need is a 6 mm shaft. So let's create a shaft. Go to the task, create a new body, new sketch, select the same plane, XY plane and hit OK. So before that we will hide all these objects, this body and this body, and let's create a new shaft. Select this circle, draw a circle from the center of the point, go to the constraint diameter and constraint it around 30 mm and hit OK. Close. Forward a pad of 3 mm or 2 mm. Let's go with 3 mm and hit OK. Now select the bottom of the plane, create a new Dalton plane and hit OK. Select on the Dalton plane, create a new sketch, now draw a circle of around 5.8 or 5.9. So here we are going to add a margin of error of around plus or minus 1 mm. So since I took it 6 mm, 5.9 mm, hit OK. Hit close and select the sketch, plot the pad. So we need a pad of around 50 mm. As you can see already, let's reverse it. So we need it in opposite direction. As you can see already 3 mm is inside the padding. So plus we need 50. Let's go with 55 and hit OK. As you can see, it's created a shaft. Now let's hide the starting point. Now what we need is another hole. We need to create a hole through this shaft. So since I am using the PLA which is not strong enough to handle the pressure or the weight of that rod, so what I am going to do is insert a nail which is of 3.9 mm, which I am going to insert from inside this. So for that I am going to create a hole. Select the bottom plane, go to the task, create a new Dalton plane, hit OK, select the Dalton plane and create a new sketch. Now draw a circle from the center of the plane, go to the diameter, click on constraint diameter and provide, and we need a diameter for 3.9 mm. And it closes. Now create a pocket. Here we do not need in a reverse manner, so already it's in a reverse. Add this Dalton plane and let's provide some fillet for this fillet of 1 mm. Also we need a small hole on this shaft so that we can insert a screw through this. So basically this shaft is attached to a wheel. When the wheel is rotated, this shaft should also rotate. Means this whole object will be rotating. So to do a hole, so to make a hole, select this object, so part of the object, and go to the task, create a near Dalton plane. Now we need to change it in a y direction. So 90 degree. As you can see, now we need it on this side of the plane or this side of the plane. Yeah. So I will going to the right side. So let's go with the x direction. As you can see, it's shifted to the right side with 3 mm and hit OK. Now select the plane, create a new sketch. Now draw a circle here, and the circle diameter is around of 3 mm. I can go with 3.2 mm. So let's consider a margin of error and provide a horizontal constraint from this circle to the center of the plane of around 21 mm and hit OK. Let's close this and we need to create a hole. Select the pocket function and make it through the object. So increase this and hit OK. Let's add this Dalton plane. As you can see, we have successfully created this shaft. So now what we need is a stopper so that this shaft doesn't shift to that side or this side. So basically it won't be going that side, rather it will be coming in this direction. So to that we will be creating a stopper. Go to the task, create a new body, create a new sketch, go to the XY plane. Okay. First of all, let's add all the bodies. Select, double click on the sketch. Now draw a circle and give it a diameter of 7 mm and close. provide a pad of 3 mm. Let's go with 4 mm. Now select the top of the plane, create a new Dalton plane, hit OK. Select the Dalton plane, create a new sketch. So here we need to create a circle through which the shaft will be passing off. The shaft for the size of around 5.9 mm, so this bolt is also 5.9 mm. Go to the provide a constant diameter of 5.9 mm. Okay. Close. Before that, let's create a pocket across it and hit OK. As you can see, there is way too less material between the inner circle and the outer circle. So let's change the diameter of the outer circle. Let's go to the pad 5, image, the sketch. Let's change it from 7 to 8 mm and it goes. So basically, it's like if you get like at least of 2 mm thickness, so the object does get some strength. As you can see, this is how we have created a dead axle.